don't do hot people activities because I'm insecure about my body. Because years ago, I went to a pool party and there was kids there and they're like, boys don't have tits, and it fucking stuck with me, you know? Like, I'm so insecure about my body, the first time I hook up with a girl, I'll wear my shirt in the bedroom. Yeah. I fuck Winnie the Pooh style. It's fucking pants off, shirt on, there's a jar of honey, we're gonna find it, you know? And every time I'm like, Christopher Robins, look away, I'm gonna come. Like, it's not good. It's weird being fat nowadays, dude, because, like, we're brave. Fat people are brave now. Dude, I found out 2 years ago, I posted a shirtless picture on Instagram. First comment, you're so brave. I was like, what did I do? And they're like, you're fucking fat, man. Dude, my grandpa had to serve in 2 wars to be considered brave. Me, no self-control at Denny's. They're just like, thank you for your service, you know? The most I ever did was 2 tours of Italy at Olive Garden, you know? It's like... It's weird, man, it's weird. It's nice, though, that you skinny pussies are nicer to us. Because that wasn't always the case, dude. We used to have a show in this country called The Biggest Loser. Remember that show? Where we just tortured fat people on national television? Because that show could have taught Americans how to eat right, work out, change lives. But, to be fair, that's not good TV. Every episode instead was like, today we got 14 fat fucks. And we're going to make them run up a hill. And 3 of them ain't coming back alive. We're like, this is the greatest show ever. It is weird being fat nowadays, because, like, being fat is political. It's political now. Because, like me, I don't like Trump, but I do like that he appointed RFK Jr. as his health secretary. When I tell my liberal friends that, they're like, you like RFK Jr.? You? He hates fat people. He doesn't hate us, right? He's not like, Cheryl, we gotta put him on a bus. You know, it's like, we gotta send him to the Gumdrop Forest, Cheryl. You know, it's like, it's not like he's sending us to Auschwitz, you know? But if he did, we'd come back looking stunning. You know, it's like, what? Dude, we've all seen pictures from Auschwitz, not a single fatty in there, you know? We'd come back looking lean as fuck after that stint. It'd be a different Auschwitz. It would be the Liver King cooking for us, you know? It's like, there'd be an exit. He would be like, you just have to fit through the door, you know? It's weird, man, because it's like this overly nice thing towards fat people. It's fake. Because I know, dude, I see it in your faces when I walk on a plane and you think I'm sitting next to you. I feel the energy. It's never like, yippee. It's always like, fuck, like, keep moving, fatty. You know, that's the energy. Right? It doesn't matter if you have a Trump hat or blue hair. It's that energy. Dude, I was on a flight recently. It was a Southwest Airlines flight. And if you don't know, Southwest Airlines, it's open seating, first come, first serve. I was one of the last people to board the plane. There's 6 seats open, all middle seats. So instantly, I'm like, fuck, I'm ruining someone's flight, right? And how I do it in that situation, what I like to do is I go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? But before I could do meanie, I saw a bitch praying. And I was like, bitch, I'm not fat enough where we have to get God involved, you know? So I sat next to that bitch. And I said, bitch, your God doesn't love you anymore. And then I put on my CPAP machine and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm having a good flight tonight. It's fun, man. You guys are fun. It's good to be back home in Austin, man. I like Austin. Yeah, man, there's a lot of homeless out here. The homeless in this country is getting crazy, though. Right? I realize how crazy it's got. Like, there's female homeless now. Right? It's nuts. It's crazy. Because, ladies, you don't have to be homeless. There's a guy that would take care of you. I just think it's the rise of feminism. I think it's more women going, I deserve a top-tier man, and I'm going to hold out. And, ladies, I'm on your side. But, bitch, if you're about to be on the streets, let's lower those standards. I get it. Gary has 7 teeth, but he wants to feed you. Go home with Gary. Like, dude, I'm a straight guy, but if I was about to be homeless and another dude was like, hey, man, you suck my dick, I'll feed you, I'd be like, could we get stuffed crust tonight? You know, it's like, I'd become a stuffed crust princess to get some stuffed crust. I love Texas, man. I grew up here. It's crazy weed's still illegal out here. Like, last year, our politicians passed a bill anybody could just carry a gun, but you can't carry weed. But to be fair, nothing mellows me out more than a 9mm to my face. Right? Every time I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm chill. It's like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy to me in America. Weed is still frowned upon in a lot of places. But almost everywhere in this country, we're giving our kids Adderall, which if you don't know is just meth. Dude, that's why all these kids are on TikTok dancing. They're cracked out. Look at a kid dancing on TikTok and then a homeless guy dancing in the street later. Same fucking dance moves. They're all just doing the gritty. They're saying shit you don't... Skibbity! I'm like, what the fuck's a skibbity, you know? And I'm not a scientist, but I feel like there's a correlation between us giving our kids Adderall and the rise of school shootings. I just don't think every kid needs to be that focused. Right? Some kids can be a little confused. Like me, dude, I have ADHD. They never gave me Adderall. I'm not saying I would have ever done a school shooting. I just know for a fact I could have never planned one, you know? Right? Dude, it's a lot of steps. I get distracted so easily. I would have been in my room like, fuck that. Oh, shit, the McRib's back. You know, it's like... By the time I went and got the McRib, ate it, came back home, I would have jerked off, played Madden, been like, why was I even mad? Life's okay. It's weird, dude. I'm 30. School shootings are just normal for my generation. Every year, it's just the same story over and over. And last year in Tennessee, there was a shooting. The first article I read, it says, woman shoots up school. And I got to be honest with you, when I read that article, my first feeling was relief. I felt relieved. I was like, finally a woman is taking the heat off of guys that look like me. Picture any school shooter. This is the fucking look. Right? Dude, we've heard of resting bitch face. I have resting school shooter face. Look at this. Dude, it's not fun to have. I know what brown guys went through after 9/11. I'm going through the same shit. I walk into a room with that face, they're like, watch out for that sad white fuck, you know? It's weird. I grew up about an hour and a half south of here, outside of San Antonio. In my high school, we would have school shooting drills. Did you guys have school shooting drills growing up? Hey, man, real quick. Because I always felt like there was never really a game plan. They were making it up on the spot. Do you remember something they told you during the school shooting drills?
Get under the tables.
Yeah, just lay down. Make it easier for him. You know, it's like, Jimmy's already going through a lot. You know, it's like, dude, I remember that I felt like they were making up rules from other movies, right? I remember in our class, they're like, fuck it, just stand still and don't move. I'm like, that's from Jurassic Park, motherfucker, you know? This is a school shooter, not a T-Rex, you know? It's crazy. Because, dude, how I realized they were making it up on the spot. I remember the teacher got in front of the classroom, and he just goes, if a shooter comes from there, fucking just run over there. And that was it. Dude, let's run actual drills. Give the kid in a trench coat a Nerf gun. Let him run around a little bit, you know? In case he snaps, we know where he's going, you know? The biggest surprise, though, is that we told everybody in the classroom the game plan. Right? We're telling everybody? Because, like... Right? Because statistically, the shooter's amongst us, you know? Why not pick 10 kids with the biggest red flag, give them a corn CD, send them outside for 30 minutes, you know? Go over the real game plan. Come on in, we're just talking, nothing important. You guys are a lot of fun. Before I get out of here, I just want to say, man, I'm lucky to do this job. I know a lot of people have been going through a rough time these past few years. A lot of crazy shit happened. And I had my fair share. It was during COVID, the lockdowns. I thought my dream of stand-up was over. And at one point, I even called a suicide hotline. And I don't know about you, but I always thought in America, we were like, if you're feeling depressed, call the suicide hotline. So I always thought it's like a professional therapist on the other end. Dude, after calling, I realized that's not the case. Dude, they make $13 an hour. It's just another sad, broke motherfucker on the other end. I remember calling, I was like, I feel lost, I feel sad. He's like, me too, man, we'll get through this. I was like, wait, this is about me, you know? Dude, at one point, he hijacked the phone call. He was like, my girl just left, I don't know what to do. I had to think fast, I was like, you seem like a great guy, I'm sure you'll find someone. Dude, by the end of the phone call, I gave him my phone number. I was like, buddy, if you need a friend, I am here for you. And in a way, it worked. You know, I ended that phone call going like, you know what, my life is okay. And even if I wanted to kill myself, I can't because I got to be there for my new friend, so I think we should lower it to $7 an hour, Thank you, guys. You were a lot of fun.
You're watching Jam Comedy, and we couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.